Y'all know we always got to give it up to the big G-O-D, because that's who gave me my gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. And I have been able to use them to generate a crap load of money for myself. But more importantly, I've been able to help almost 8,000 people, well, over 8,000 people. I'm close to 8,400 right now, make money with their social media accounts. 139 of my clients have made $1 million in under a year to date. And I have over 500 clients that are doing six figures. So I love business. I love everything about it. And I'm also really good at recognizing opportunities when I see them. So y'all know I have been doing Tava for the past couple of months. I am down a little over 30 pounds. Is more than that now. I just don't know how much. I'm not at home. So I haven't been able to pop on the scale. But y'all know I'll update. I always do a picture every 30 days. I tell you what's happening with my inches and all of that good stuff. So that is definitely going down. It is happening. And outside of being down over 30 pounds, honey, your girl is getting to the bag. You know, I love a good way to make me an extra coin. And y'all also know in this, before COVID happened, before the protests, before a lot of the injustice and the shifts and the transitions were happening, what have I been telling all of y'all? That you need multiple streams of income, right? I've been telling y'all this for years, and I will tell you that they need to be on multiple mediums, right? You said after 3 days, you're 2.5 pounds down. Yes. And shout out to everybody that got their samples, because we sent out a lot of samples. I sent out like 600 and something samples the last round. If you don't have yours yet, it's coming soon. Just wait on it, honey. Wait on it the way you got to wait on the Lord. Okay. But it is coming. But the product works. Boom. Sophia, thank you for coming in and saying that you've lost 2.5 pounds down in 3 days. And for those of you guys that just think that it's water weight or it's just like a waste elimination or a diuretic, it is not. Because I have lost inches. So far, I've lost over, I think it's like 4 inches in my waist and at least 5 on my stomach. So I'm really, really happy about that. Like 1.5 inches on each thigh. So yeah, the product actually works. Okay. You said got your order in yesterday and it came fast. Come on now. So anyways, so y'all know how I am. Like if I tell you about something, I actually know what's up. I'm not just going to just be out here just promoting something just to be promoted. So anyway, back to everyone needs a side hustle. Everyone needs additional income. A lot of people work for companies that are not going to rebound, period. A lot of you guys don't realize right now, even though artificial intelligence was already here, it's being ushered in a major way. So a lot of these companies have realized while you guys are at home that they don't need you and they have no intent on bringing you back. And that's just the truth. They can keep their profits up and keep their expenses down. A lot of you guys, right? A lot of you guys are going to be experiencing this. So a side hustle is bomb.com because you can make it a full-time hustle if you want to. And if you're wondering about the commissions on Tava, they are amazing. Okay. They are absolutely, positively amazing. I've done over $20,000 in the first 2 months. And you do not have to be a team builder to make money. Most MLMs, you're not going to make money unless you're putting people on the team. Tava, you actually will make money from selling the product. Every product you sell, you get a $25 commission. So I just want y'all to meditate on that. Okay. So it's really easy within like 2 or 3 months to put yourself in a position where you're doing a few extra thousand a month. And it's really easy within 6 months to literally be able to replace your full-time income from doing Tava and have the ability to work at home or work on your own schedule. So yes, 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 and yes. So anyway, I said I would say, so y'all know I understand a good opportunity when I see it and I know how to make money, but I also want to help my team make money. So a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys about the plan as a way for you guys to build up your customers. And the plan is still in effect. And so I have a lot of new people. And so I wanted to basically give you guys the rollout and stress to you, if you're serious about this and if you're wanting to use this as an additional income stream, you really, 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 really need to join like today, tomorrow, like Sunday. Like you need to join this weekend. The reason you need to join this weekend is first because I have Y'all, how long was that training? Like 4 hours that we did on building the opt-in page, and we did the welcome email, and then we built the actual offer info / sales page in the upsell. That was like a 4-hour training. You need to join this weekend because you're going to need to give yourself time to go through that training and attempt to build the pages, okay? After next week is Accelerate. After that, I am going to be doing a Q&A so we can get through challenges and we can get through bumps, okay? Because we got to get your pages lined out. So if you want the opportunity to be able to kick your business off in a major way and build in customers, you really need to try and join this weekend. So let me explain. You said the training was everything. Thank you. You said it was 4.5 hours and my page is done. I love you so much for that. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get into the overall plan. And also, the information that I share in the trainings and the strategies that I give to my Glow Gang and Tava, this is not stuff that's just applicable to Tava. These are actual skills you can take across to any business. So all of them that are in here right now saying that they got their pages done and that the training was lit. Okay, so now they know how to build a page for any business. Now you're going to know how to run a challenge for any business, right? Now they know how to set up their double opt-ins for any business. Now they know how to build their list for any business. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So anyways, at the end of the day, he said page completed. Yes, God. So a lot of the skills that I'm teaching are they're not just for Tava, they're just for your business in general to help you get out here and get this bag, and they can be used in several different ways. But let's talk about the overall plan so y'all understand what's happening and why this is such a big opportunity for you to be able to start your sales. So we are having a challenge. It's going to be an easy way challenge. It is going to start in October, and this challenge is going to be free to anyone who wants to join, okay? I know a lot of you guys get really stressed out about trying to make sales. This is how you make sales without you having to sell, okay? So I was doing this challenge anyway that it went, any way that it was happening. I had already planned on doing this challenge like in June, and I was like, we're gonna do it in September, October. The weather's gonna be cooler. It'll be easier to get people to participate. You know what I'm saying? We can help people drop, some unwanted weight, all that good stuff. So that's going to be happening in October. Okay. So once I started doing Tava with the Glow Gang, I was like, I should let the other Glow Gang members be a part of my challenge. So this is going to be a way for them to be able to build up their businesses. Now, let me say this. I normally do not say call your friends, call your family, call your colleagues or whatever. I normally don't say that. But in this instance, it is appropriate because this is a goal that you guys are going to be accomplishing together through the challenge, because you're not selling them anything. The selling is going to happen on its own. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about, okay? I tell y'all all the time that you have to be a resource or an expert, right? And if you do this, then people will come to you and they will ask, how can they get the products? This is exactly what we're doing it, but we're supercharging it for you because we're providing a community for you and we're providing a challenge. So now you just reach out to followers, family, friends, whoever, and you promote the challenge and you say, hey, I'm doing this easy way challenge in October. Do you want to do it with me? I could use the accountability. I could use a friend. I could use a support, right? Whatever. We both been trying to do better with our weight, or we both been trying to do better with our health. Let's do this challenge. It's totally free, and it's a bunch of us getting together, right? It'll be thousands of us in there together. Come and join the challenge. So when you invite them to the Easy Way Challenge for the free 99, they are going to have to go to your opt-in page, which again, I already have done the training. It is video recorded, so you will be able to pause and stop along with it. There was a little bit over 100 so people in there with me live during the training, okay? But they're going to go to your opt-in page, which you're going to create. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to create it, okay? And they'll put in their name and their email so they can be signed up for the challenge. After they put in their name and their email, they're going to be redirected to an offer page, and there's going to be a video on the page. It's going to talk about Tava and the products. You're going to see some before and after pictures on there. You're going to be able to see personal experience. You're going to share all of this is in the training. I break down how you do it and why you do it that way. But basically, you talk about your experience with the products, how you've used them, and that you know other people personally. You know how you know these people personally? Because you'll know me and you'll know your other Glow Gang members. So if you're in the Glow Gang, a lot of people don't know this. We don't have a shortage of before and afters in the Glow Gang, because I'm very specific about how we're supposed to document our results and when they're supposed to come in. So, and if you're in the Glow Gang, you get access to all of the other Glow Gang members, progress, testimonials, positive receipts, images, pictures, all of that, right? And these are people that you know because you're in the Glow Gang, right? So now, one of the biggest parts of being a resource is because people know you and they trust your endorsement. So now that you are using the product and you know, and you personally know several other people that are using it and they're winning, this is where we start to plant the seed of try this product. You haven't sold anything to one of your friends or family members or asked them to buy anything, because they're just being redirected to the confirmation page that has the information there. Okay. So there's a video and I tell everybody what to put in the video and stuff. And then there's images and stuff. All of that stuff is there. Bada boom, bada bang. Now, a lot of y'all are going to be like, well, what do we do after the welcome email? And in the training, we wrote the welcome email too. Don't worry. You know what I'm doing? I'm giving y'all my emails. So literally, all you have to do is follow my email. I mean, of course, modify it to fit your language. So it sounds like you, because y'all know I got a real specific type of vernacular. Okay. I be blinking and hey, and all this other stuff. So if you don't speak like that, if you're not a hey boo hey, you know, if that's not you, don't do that. But where you see hey boo hey, right? However you like to greet people, you be like, what up though? What's living? How's it shaking? How it hanging? Whatever you got going on. But you're going to take my emails. And so every week you will have the email to send, because I'm going to be giving you the email. Okay. As far as lead magnets, I know a lot of people struggle with creating lead magnets. Guess what? I'm going to share my lead magnets with you. So all you got to do is upload the lead magnet on your side, and your people will get those lead magnets for the free 99 as well. Tell me, okay, tell me that I don't love you. I do. Some of y'all struggle with hashtags. Guess what? We giving you hashtags too that you can use. Okay, so there's literally no excuse. But what gets gooder and what's the better? Yeah, I said gooder. Okay, what gets gooder and what's even better is what's really gonna help is we have an actual live group for this challenge, and it's the customer group. Okay, and you will only get access to it if you are in the Glow Gang. All of your people get to come to this customer group for the free 99. Inside of the customer group, you have myself and all of the other Glow Gang members, and you're going to be included in this too if you are joining the Glow Gang. And we already have like little scheduled activities and days and posts and challenges. And there's actually a sector inside of the customer group who is there to watch the Q&A board. There's a sector to watch the participation in the activity and incorporate people, right? All of this is going on for the free. You ain't got to do nothing. You just get to jump into it because you're a member of the Glow Gang. Okay. So it's really important, if you are really thinking about doing this as a side hustle, or you want to make enough from this to actually leave your 9-to-5 and do this as a full-time gig, you really need to join like today or tomorrow, because you got to give yourself time to get all of this laid out. You said you want to be a distributor. I'm excited. Look, if you want to be a distributor, click the link in my bio. If you want to join my team, there's a button that says join the Glow Gang. Tap that button, bada boom, bada bang, you'll be on my team. Give us about 24 hours. You will get an email from hello@glowgang.biz. It'll give you the information to get into the Facebook group. And more importantly, it will give you the information to a private portal that I have hosted on Kajabi. Because outside of these trainings, I got all kinds of other brand and marketing positioning trainings, sales trainings, navigation trainings. I got all, like, I'm not playing. Like, if you get in here and you don't make it happen, like, you just don't want to make it happen. I'm doing everything that I can to make sure my team is out here killing it. I have a personal goal that everyone that joins the Glow Gang makes at least $2,500 extra a month within 6 months. $2,500 extra a month is literally enough to change your life. That's $30,000 extra a year. That is money you can use to buy a house. That's money for investments. That's money you can put up for your kids. Shoot, that's money if you want to go on a vacation and shop till you drop. That's money to funnel your, main hustle or your passion or your vision or your dream. So anyway, so I have a personal goal. So that's why I'm going so hard for the Glow Gang members. Y'all know I have a personal goal. Before I leave the planet Earth, I want to be able to say I've helped at least 1,000 people make $1 million. Okay. I'm only at 139 so far. I think I'll be at 142 by the end of the year. I think, Tay and Adriana and Brother Ben and Jake. And I also think Earth and Escapes. I'm looking at her too, but I think those are the 5 that going to get it for me. Maggie at 25 Credit Repair, her and her sister, they'll definitely do it next year. They'll be in the million category. So anyway, so that is what we do. So now, yes, that's money that can go towards ads. Okay. You can pay off student loans. Exactly. That's a lot that you can do with it and literally put your family in a totally different position than what they're in right now. So, so anyway, back to the customer group. So there'll be activities, there will be tasks, there will be people in the group to help, with the culture and answer questions. We will be a first line of defense for customer service. So people are happy, but more importantly, you're going to be seeing results. So not only are you getting results, but your friends and your family are getting results too. Blinkety blink, blink, blink. You picking up what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down. So that's how it works. So the challenge, we will start in October. Y'all know next week is the first week of September. You got to get in this weekend if you're trying to capitalize on this particular campaign. And this is going to be one of the easiest ways to launch your business and kick it off and start the process of making your sales. Okay. There's no reason you should not be winning because you got the customer group, you got your pages, you're getting copies of my emails. I'm going to be doing suggested hashtags to put up to help you guys as well. And then you got a system that's already made for your offers. Okay. Now, okay. Next, when it comes to, membership fees and how much it costs to join. So right now, and I don't know how long Tava is going to be doing this, but right now, basically whenever you get your starter kit, like order your products, they're waiving the fee. Now, if you're already a customer and you want to transition over into a distributor, you can join for $49. That is a fee that covers your global software system. That's the back office stuff that they use. But as far as what I recommend to purchase, because everybody always asks me that, I really recommend the All-Star Pack. Okay. The All-Star Pack is what I recommend. That will give you enough product to take the products on your own. I'm sorry. It's called it'll give you enough to take the products on your own. It will give you enough to give samples to people, and you'll have a few for like on hand sales. Cause some people don't want to wait for their stuff to get shipped to them. They want it right now. I got a lot of people at home. Y'all know I move thousands of dollars in products like every month. Like I've been moving a lot of product because I have so many people that just want to pull up on me at my house and they want to get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So All-Star is what I recommend at a minimum, but at a bare minimum, you need to at least get, they have the complete pack, and that gives you the coffee, the tea, the Valet 30, and the Flare, which are the energy capsules. It gives you like a 30-day supply of everything. I would say do the complete pack at a bare minimum, or at least get you some liquid vitamins. That's my bare minimum, the liquid vitamins, the Valet 30. Because you need to be taking the product so you can actually, hey, Remix Guys, Sway, you need to be taking the product so that you actually can say, I take the products. This is how they do. This is how I felt. You need to be able to say, these are the changes that I saw in my body, right? So y'all heard me when I first started taking the Valet 30, like it stopped the inflammation in my throat. I was able to sleep, throughout the whole night. I had some other things like clear up for me. Like it was a bunch of different stuff. Hey, Dion, what's going on, baby girl? It was a bunch of stuff that was going on, right? And then of course, y'all have been watching me track my weight loss progress with it. So it's not difficult for me to sell because I'm not selling to people. I'm literally just saying, this is what I've been using. This is how it has been working for me. You have a blessed day too. Thank you for dropping in. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's how it works. If you are coming on and you think that you're going to make a bunch of sales by posting other people's results, you're not. I have been helping people make money all different types of ways for over a decade now. And I have helped so many people in MLMs get up to like 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50 a month. I got a handful that do $100,000 a month with their MLMs. Any of those people that are successful, they're not successful from not using the product. People want to know your personal experience. So you can put up my before and after picture all you want to, but if they ask you, well, what is it doing for you, or how do you feel about it, or do you like it, and you have to look at them like a deer in headlights, you just lost a sale. So at a bare minimum, you need to go and get you at least the Valet 30. That's the liquid vitamin that ain't got nothing to do with weight loss. It boosts your immune system. It's good for your joint health. Also, ladies, it's good for your skin, for your nail growth, your hair growth. There's a lot of girls, they notice that it makes their hair stronger. So they seem to be retaining like an extra inch to inch and a half every month. So it looks like their hair is growing an inch to inch and a half every single month. So a lot of people are getting really, really good results with the liquid multivitamin. It's bomb.com. Will you reach us how to get the multivitamin in sealed bottles? Oh, you talking about the way I do my samples? Yeah, I teach that in the Glow Gang. I like literally tell y'all all the vendors that I use and everything for my samples and how I set everything up. So for sure. Like when I say I don't hold nothing back from the Glow Gang, I don't hold anything back. Whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm learning, whatever I'm figuring out, they all know it. And we put it there. So how many tablespoons? 2 tablespoons of the liquid multivitamin is 1 ounce, or a capful. You just need 1 shot a day. That's it. Now, if you are a person and you are like a networker, the way I'm a networker, if everywhere you go, you make a friend, if you're that type of person, if you're like me, you need to get a builder's pack or a founder's pack. Okay. That is for that is not for everybody. I don't think everybody need to do that. Okay. I don't think everybody need to do that. Again, listen to me. You have got to be a person who is like really assertive in business to get one of those builders pack or founders pack. I'm never going to recommend for any of y'all to have, you see, you almost drank your whole sample. I'm never going to recommend for any of y'all to just be out here in the streets holding on to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in product and not a way for you to move it. Pre-COVID, I probably still would have encouraged it even if you didn't have a big network of people, because we probably could have found like some shows or booths or conferences or, you know, like sidewalk sales and community events and stuff like that for you to show up at, and you would have been able to move the product once you sampled it out to people there on the spot. But because of COVID, that's not really an option everywhere now. So I only think you need the builder's pack or the founder's pack. If you like me, walk around with samples in your purse, you know, and you talk to people and give it to them, you need a builder's pack or a founder's pack. If you have a pretty good network and, you know, you start posting about it on your Facebook or your Instagram, on your YouTube or in your stories or something, and people are like, how can I get it? You need to get a builder's pack or a founder's pack. But you really only need to be doing that if you are, again, if you are the type of person who is going to be assertive, or you already have a larger network. Also, if you're going to allow people to purchase, like pull up on you at your house, because I let people come to my house that know me. And also I will go to Whole Foods parking lot and I'll be like, I'm be at Whole Foods from this time to this time, come and get your stuff. If you're going to like, because you guys are in a similar geographical region and you're going to give them products like that, then also get a builder's or a founder's pack. So that's how you should decide what to buy. My recommendation is the All-Star pack. It ain't too much. It ain't too little. It's enough to get you started. Okay. If you can't do the All-Star, at least get the liquid vitamin. Okay. Get your Valet 30 so you can take your liquid vitamins. Okay. At least that. If you're a coffee drinker, get the CBD infused coffee called Caprice. It's really, really good. All the coffee drinkers I've given it to actually like it. They compare it to a Sumatra. So it's like one of the bold coffees at Starbucks for those of you who like coffee. It has a good flavor. It's very smooth. And it's coffee with health benefits because it's infused with CBD. It's also infused with chaga mushrooms. It also is laced honey with a little bit of Garcinia cambogia, and it has green bean extract. So those two things block fat, the chaga and the CBD. Of course, y'all know CBD helps with anxiety, insomnia. It also Also, chaga is actually cancer fighting and cancer preventative. It also helps lower cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar too. So it's really, really good. You said the coffee is on point. Yeah, I sent coffee. I didn't tell y'all, but a lot of people that got the Valet 30, I sent y'all coffee too, so y'all could try it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You said, and that coffee loves me. Yes. So that's the rundown. And also, if you're wondering like, how's this going to work? Even if you don't have a big following, it will, because the market is huge. People are literally looking for things to boost their immune system and to help their health. That's one of the reasons I joined. You very rarely get an opportunity where there's literally a built-in market of people looking for you, okay? Also, the company is Black owned is the second big reason for me. And y'all know we're currently in a time where people are really aware and really actively want to support Black owned businesses. So that was another big benefit to me. The third thing, the company, like the products are manufactured in the United States of America. I don't know if y'all realize that that's like a real big deal. That's a super big deal. And that's why people are able to get their shipments so fast. And then I really feel like it's divine alignment. Like I really, really do. A lot of people have been gaining weight because they've been quarantining at home and they want to drop some pounds. Almost everybody, even if they don't want to lose weight, again, they're looking for some way to boost their immune systems and their health. And also the kids can take it too. So I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So if you want to join the Glow Gang, I would love to have you. Click the link in my bio. Tap the button that says join the Glow Gang. It'll take you right over to an application so you can come into my team. Like I said, give us within 24 hours. You will get an email from hello@glowgang.biz. It will give you information for the Facebook group and to join the Kajabi, okay? If you're joining right now, write down hello@glowgang.biz. So after 24 hours, you can search your email because y'all love hitting us up. I didn't get no email, and it'd be right there in your junk or your promo photo, okay? So search it, and that way you will know, okay? Is it a personal pack? You can grab a personal pack. Oh, it's not an all-star pack anymore? Did they change the name? Well, I gotta go on there and look and see. That's my bad, y'all. It says a personal pack now. Let me look. Blink, blink, blink. Let me look when you go to join. Because they changed the power pack to the complete pack too, because they added the coffee to it. So maybe they changed the name of the all-star pack because maybe they probably added the coffee to it too. So I gotta look and see. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. But anyway, join that way. And then here are 5 reasons if you're wondering, what another reason you should join. 1, you're creating an experience for people, a positive experience for people. And we all know we need all the extra positive energy we can get in the world. Okay. I think that's the complete pack, Takara, that you're talking about. Okay. Number 2, you're making community. A lot of people feel like they don't fit in where they're at, and they love being a part of a community, in a group, and finding a home, a place that understands them, and people that are like-minded that can support them, push them, lift them up. Okay. You said some of the packs are available for distributors and not available for customers. Yeah, I'm talking about as a distributor. Those are the packs I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the All-Star pack. Is there?
It's a complete pack.
Let me see. Yeah, the power pack used to be the complete pack. Hold on. We know I think y'all looking on the shopping side. That's why y'all don't see it. Unlock this for me. But you gotta go when you do it as a distributor. The packages are different that are lined up in there. That's why I'm gonna go. Oh, I just did it again. So let me go in here. You said the all-star pack is now the business pack. Thank you, Joanne, honey. That's why I was like, let me get myself together. But you gotta look under join now, because join now is definitely oh, it say you gotta enter in my ID. When they start doing that? Huh? Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I need to give y'all my ID. You're trying to sign on up. I sure did. Look, it's got a who referred you. When y'all went to join, did it ask you who referred you, or did it? It shouldn't do that. It should just get you over to the application. I know why it's doing this, because I'm on the main website. Never mind. Huh? Uh-oh. I'm waiting on it to submit, y'all. Stop playing with us. Stick that in there. I keep miskeying. I keep hitting the 7. I don't understand your screen. You said legacy pack is a big pack. We have a builder and business and personal. Hold on. Took you straight to the application. Okay, yeah, it should have took you. You said when I looked a couple of days ago, your name was automatically there. Yeah, it should have been. It should have been. That's what I said. What is going on? I just think it's doing it because I am on the main site and not mine. I need help with how to properly enroll someone. How do you do if they want to just purchase products? If they just want to purchase products, they just go to the site and get their products. That's all they gotta do. If they want to do that, all they gotta do is go there. You said I thought it was the All-Star, so I recognized which one it was and changed everything the same. They just added Caprice to it. That's what I figured. They probably just added the Caprice to it. Brittany, you said take you to the application. Okay, I was making sure. That's what I'm like, wait a minute. It should be. I just went and clicked my own button. It do go to the page.
That's yours. You're logging.
I know, but I can't do it like that. I gotta go under the join.
And now it should pop up.
I gotta go under the join. So I can tell y'all what it is, because I know the people get confused easily in life. But I know I'm confusing you today, because I didn't get on here right before and know that they had updated the names. Okay, I just hit join the Glow Gang. It definitely takes you directly to the application, okay? It did it. I just looked at it. It did it. I'm over here pushing stuff right now. And then it's going to ask you, did you read and accept the policies? It's going to ask you all of that good stuff. And then the Builder's Pack is where you get the Caprice coffee, the detox tea, the Flare energy capsules, and you get the Valet 30, which is the vitamin. So that's still the same. That's the big one. That's why I said you get that big one if you assertive with your business. If you're not assertive with your business, don't do that, okay? Then they have a business pack US, okay? This was formerly the All-Star. So All-Star is equal to business pack US. So any of you guys that want to do that, get the business pack US. And that was one. It gives you coffee, it gives you tea, it gives you Flare, and it gives you energy. But it's just doing a smaller amount of them. It's not so much, okay? Then there's a personal pack, which is a little bit smaller. Personal pack is going to be enough for you to take and enough for you to get samples. If you do the personal pack, you're not going to have enough to sell on hand. So if you want to sell on hand, you need to get that business US. If you are like, you just want to take it yourself and give out samples to people, then get the personal pack. Okay, boom, there we go. And then the complete pack is literally only going to give you enough for yourself for 30 days. So you wouldn't have enough to sample out to other people. So that's how it goes. Bada boom, bada bang. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so anyways, yeah. That's my rundown. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. That's how it's working. So if you're trying to get your side hustle on, you're trying to get your money up, if you know you want to find a way to replace your job, if you want to work with a Black-owned company, you know what I mean? If you want to be able to help people, if you want to be able to provide community, if you want to help people solve a problem, you want to help people reach their goals, you know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff. Then come on and join the Glow Gang, baby. You got it. Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. I should have checked before I got on. They do update the site. At least right now, it seems like since August 1st, they've been updating the site like every single week. And side note too, and this is another reason to join Tava. They have the CBD coffee, but they're dropping another CBD product in October. I can't tell you what it is, but I will say this: they have a whole line of CBD products that are coming. And I don't know if any of you guys have went and studied the CBD industry. It's the next biggest, it's the next wave. You know, it'll be a wave of stuff. It's the next wave that's coming in. People love CBD. It has tremendous health benefits for people. It resolves a lot of issues and problems for people. And so they are here for it. So if you want to get into the CBD industry and you don't have the $10,000 for the application, because at home where I'm at, it's $10,000 just for your application. And then if you get improved, you got to come up with tens of more thousands of dollars for your license. Then you have to worry about your packaging. Then you have to get your certifications, right? Then after you get all of that, you still got to turn around and do all of your sales and all your marketing and all of that other good stuff. So if you're trying to get into the CBD industry with high grade products, this is a really good way to get into the CBD industry and get you some CBD coins. Okay. Is doing that through Tava. So there's all kinds of reasons you should be joining Tava, because we lit in these streets. We really are. And I already have people in the Glow Gang that are making money. Hey, I love it whenever I see them posting that they got paid on Friday. It makes me so happy. And it does pay every single week. You'll do your first week in sales, and then after that, every week you'll start getting your pay. Do we need to add GSS? No, you do not need to add the global software system if you're purchasing products. The only way that you need to, hey, Shiki, what's going on? The only way that you need to do your global software system, like let's say you're a customer of mine already and you already got products, and so you don't want to purchase any products right now, but you want to become a distributor, that's when you would just select global software system. But I still wouldn't tell you to do that. I would like buy some more products, because you're going to need products to sample to people. So that's the time I always tell people to get the products. Because if you get the products, you don't have to pay for the global software system. What if you don't have any followers on Instagram? Promote it on Facebook or YouTube. IG isn't the only place. It's the only place I'm broadcasting this morning, but IG isn't the only place to promote. So just promote it wherever you got followers. I have a girl in the Glow Gang, Tatiana Accessories. Tatiana don't even do social media. Tatiana is ranking up. And speaking of ranking up, congratulations to Jennifer. I got to make my post. I'm so proud of her. She made director, honey. She'd have made director in 2 months, baby. She is out there pulling the weight. Tatiana is about to be my next director. Tatiana does not do social media. She don't do it. And she is out here killing it in these streets. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to, like I said, as long as you're taking the product and you're giving the sample, and I'll talk about that. I have a training and I literally go through of how I start conversations with people, but I give y'all a rundown. This is like so easy. So, people that ask you, they be like, hey boo, how you doing? What you been up to? Blah, 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 or whatever. Right. And I'd be like, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Just been out here getting my, life together, losing a little weight, taking care of my immune system. People be like, for real? They be like, yeah, I need to do that too. Literally, people tell me that. Or they be like, oh, what you doing for your immune system? And I go, oh, I'm taking Valet 30. It has 60 minerals and vitamins. It's plant-based. It's organic. It's from a Black-owned company. It actually works. This is what it's done for me. You want to try it? I got some. You can try it. They be like, yeah, I want to try it. Boom. And I give them a sample. Like, it's just like that. If they tell me they into the weight loss, girl, I've been taking this detox tea. It ain't no joke. Blah, 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 blah. I give them the whole rundown. I straight think it's a game. I straight up pull out my phone, be like, look at my before and after picture. I do it just like that. Or if I'm in the DM, I'll send it to them. They be like, dang. They be like, that seemed good. Like, I might need to try that. Boo. I got enough to share. I'm gonna give you some. Boo. Just like that. It's that simple. Hey, there go Tatiana. I was just talking about Tatiana. Hey, boo, there she go. Tatiana Accessories don't even be out here on the social media ship. She's out here killing it offline. So, I mean, it's not that difficult, but I understand if you're not used to sales and marketing, how you can get inside of your head about something. I literally just have conversations with people. That's why I say it's important to take the product, because then it's easy for you to have a conversation. If you are not taking the product and you can't attest to what the product has done for you, or even how the product tastes or how it makes you feel, who gonna buy from you? Nobody. You can't be out here, I heard about this stuff and I think it's good and blah, blah, blah. I can let you try. People gonna be like, nah, I'll pass. But is signing up now? Yay, excited to have you. You said, just open my box. It's so lightweight. I was scared. One thing I noticed, and this was from me doing like this, I did a HCG protocol years ago, and I lost too much weight, but I had lost like over 90 something pounds when I did it. One of the things that I learned is that things that tend to be good for you, that tend to be natural, that don't have a lot of chemicals and preservatives and stuff, they are a lighter weight than things that are filled with a bunch of sodium and fillers and stuff like that. Start paying attention, like when you go out to a restaurant, basically, like versus when you make something at home. Like literally, even when you eat it, like if you eat stuff that's whole foods, you can eat and you'll be full, but you won't feel like full and heavy. But if you're eating stuff and it's like not that good for you, you gonna leave that out. I'm gonna take some BCs. Okay, thank you. But if you eating stuff that's like not that good for you, you will find that it's going to make you feel heavy. Like you'll feel like you want to go to sleep. You're gonna get the itis. You will feel it like a heavy weight in your stomach and all of that. So anyway, you said I missed the training for the setup. When is the next training? It don't matter if you missed it. It's in there. we got the video in there. So anyway, because we record the trainings. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna toodaloo. Okay, I'm finna toodaloo. You said, what's the difference in advantages between being a distributor or just ordering the products? You get a discount if you're a distributor, and then if you're a distributor, you get the ability to make commissions. So those are the major ones: a discount on the orders and commissions. Can we start with any of the Smart Grab packs? Yeah, you can start with a Smart Grab. Also, how do you get to the trainings? We send an email from hello@glowgang.biz, and it has a link for you to claim your course in Kajabi and a link for you to join us in the Facebook group. Let's see. But anyway, y'all, everything good at home in Arkansas? It's not, Tanya. A lot of people do not have power. A lot of trees are down. The storm did some damage to a lot of people's homes and stuff like that. That's another reason I'm finna get off this broadcast, because there's another set of storms coming through. And so y'all know I drove to Atlanta. So I had to look at the weather through the states I was driving through. And so I had to time it so that when I leave from here, I won't be like, I think I'll be in the storm for like just an hour of the 8-hour trip. So that's another reason I'm finna get off this broadcast like right now, because I got some stuff to throw in my car and I gotta hit the slab. I gotta get on the street so I can get out of here and not worry about dying on the way home. The company started last year in October. Their 1-year anniversary is coming up, but it's not how long the company has been in business. It's how long have the leaders been in business. And the leaders have been there for decades. And the leaders have taken several other MLM companies into billion-dollar companies and multi-million-dollar companies already. And the leaders individually, when they were reps, all were making millions of dollars as well. So, and that's something else we'll talk about with business. Like sometimes you have to look at leadership and not how old a product is or how old a company is, because people that know what they're doing, they know what they're doing. And I'm not trying to, be on a brag tip, but look at me. I've been in business for 14 years now. I have helped over 8,000 people make money. A lot of those people had new businesses, right? But me as a leader, I have over 10 years of business. I'm almost 15 years in business, right? 11 years as a strategist. That's why so many of my clients get good success. I've helped 139 people so far make $1 million in under a year, which is crazy. You see what I'm saying? So it's not, and these people had new products. They have new companies. 4 of my people that did $1 million last year, their company started last year. You see what I'm saying? So it's not always like how long has something been in business. You have to look at the leadership and how long they've been in business and what their track record is like. And the leadership in Tava is excellent. It really is. So anyway, you guys, love y'all. Have a good day. I'm going to leave this up for a little while. So those of you that came in late, go back. I don't know. Y'all know we spend the first 5 minutes saying hello and going through housekeeping. Fast forward past that and then just get into the actual content so you can understand what the challenge is and how it's working. And remember, we're giving you the customer group. I'm giving you my emails. You got a whole training on how to set up your opt-in page and go back to your backside. I'm showing you how to make your sales too. I'm going to be doing the hashtag mining for you as well. So like when I say there's no reason for you to miss, it ain't no reason for you to miss. But if you were coming into the Glow Gang, I would love to have you anytime, but you really need to try and join like this weekend. So I'm telling you, a lot of y'all is going to be your first time building these pages, or you've tried to build pages before, and you're going to realize when you get in the training that you have not been doing it correctly. There were a lot of people in the training, they were like, oh my God, I have to redo all of my stuff. There were several people that said that after they went through that 4.5-hour training with me. So you need to get in now because you need time to build your pages properly. And then in a little bit over a week, we're going to have a kind of like a Q&A, problem solve, let's fix this, let's fix that, to get that together. And then we're going to move into the whole registration. Okay. And also you need to be giving out as many samples as you can right now, because if you gave samples to people, you're going to be able to invite them to the challenge. You see what I'm saying? It's another positive experience and another positive interaction for them to have with you and your brand and your personal company that you're building. So anyway, love y'all. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.